Hi, everybody. Good morning. Welcome back. It is a Wednesday morning here in Los Angeles. Beautiful day. Feels good out there. Feels good in the studio. So I hope you're all doing well wherever you're practicing from. And thank you for joining us again for your practice. We're going to start lying down today. I'm actually going to start with a block. So you're welcome at home to use a regular block. Doesn't you're your best resource in as far as what can feel good. Muscles on the side of your neck as you get more and more in touch with your body as you sit in the sensations and you're practicing these movements and asanas. You're going to understand with more clarity where you're holding. I'll hold my stress in my shoulders and my back. People are going to hold the stress more in their hips and in their chest. And so you just got to really pay attention, observe, and see what comes up. And yoga should do a pretty good job at showing you where those points of tension exist, and then you can breathe into them and feel good that you are doing something about it. You are being on the yoga mat, moving your body and sitting back in more passive space to feel your contributions and impact with yourself and your yoga practice also need to impact others in a more positive way. Shoulders heavy, bend both feet are flat on the ground. And if you have the block pillow underneath your head or a pillow, go ahead and slide it out and set it off to the side. With your feet set, interlace the fingers behind the head, hover your head and shoulders, and keep your feet down. Take an inhale, and as you exhale, and start to do little crunches. Inhale to lower, and exhale to lift. As you're doing the crunch, ground down through the heels of your feet, and through your inner thighs connect, and you should be able to isolate the belly without using your hip flexors too much. This version of a crunch. Let's do 10 more. 8, 7, 5, 4, 3, and 1. As you exhale, roll your knees to the left. And soften the belly. Take a deeper breath into the upper body. And then go ahead and switch. Inhale back to center. And so you've got that stagger between your feet. And take a deeper breath into your upper body. Then inhale, come back to center. As you exhale, bring both knees into your chest. Give yourself a little squeeze. Or head up to your knees. Rock and roll up and down. And feel it from your hips and to your shoulders today. Right, matching with breath. The inhale, you're rolling back, and the exhale, you're rolling up. 3 more. And stay up on your bum. And go ahead and turn around and face the top of your mat. Come into a tabletop, all fours, hands and knees. And keep a good amount of weight into your knees. Shake your hips out side to side. This rather than putting all the weight down into your hands. Right? Give the forearms and the arms an opportunity to engage, to open up before you're putting all that weight down into your wrists. All right, as you're swaying, you can lift one hand, roll the wrist out a little bit. And you saw me doing the wrist rolls at the beginning of this class. And set yourself back onto all fours. Spreading, feeling, lengthening. Inhale, drop the belly, open the chest, gaze forward. And as you exhale, I scoop the low belly in first, and then round the spine, tuck the chin down. Inhale to extend. Yes, feel the shoulders drop, and then exhale, tuck the chin, and draw the navel in as you round through the spine. And one more, inhale to extend. And exhale, tuck the chin, round through the spine. You might even feel that stretch a little bit in through your abdomen. Inhale, come into a flat back, tabletop. And step your right foot back, tuck your toes. And step your left foot back, tuck your toes. Into a plank pose, look down in between your hands. And take a deep breath on your exhale. And draw your hips up, downward facing dog. And take a look into the frequency of your practice. So, our lives, in the consumption of our lives. I've talked about this before, but what you're consuming is going to have a direct effect into how you're feeling, right? How your brain is processing. So if you're consuming, negative energy, right? The things you're watching, the conversations that you're having, then you're probably going to feel that way. It's going to be really hard or more difficult, right? Perhaps to stay on the positive side of perspective. Yet if your environment and your consumption is being on a yoga mat, listening to the cues, connecting you to your breath and to your body, maybe a little insight, inspiration here and there, provocative thought, and then you're probably going to find yourself feeling a little different. So take a look at your consumption, and you can always make adjustments and see what feels good. In your down dog, look at the tips of your toes. Notice if any of them are white. Right, you could be gripping, adjust the pressure and placement in your feet. So you take the whites out of your toes and drawing more weight back towards your heels. Inhale, shift forward, come to a high plank. And on your exhale, bend your arms as you draw your belly in. Let's lower all the way down onto the chest. Untuck the toes, feel the hips heavy. And then inhale, baby cobra, shoulders back and down. Stay where you are. Take a breath on your exhale. Use the hands and lift a little higher in cobra. Good. And come all the way back down onto your chest. And keep the knees on the ground. I'm going to slide the tailbone up. The chest is dragging back as you press through the palms. And find your hips all the way back to your heels, child's pose. Deep breath in. And exhale. Take your right hand, cover your left wrist. And feel the flexion in your shoulders. Breathe into your side body. As your head hovers, switch. Bring your right hand back in front. And then take your left hand, cover your right hand. And you can let the head come back down. Feel the shoulders. And draw the head back up. Bring your left hand in front. Rise to a tabletop. You set your hands, set your knees, curl your toes. And exhale, firmness in your hands. Press back into your down dog. And draw your low belly in. As you inhale, roll out into a high plank, high push-up. And as you exhale, go ahead and draw yourself back into a downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg up. Keep the leg straight and feel where your left leg gets tight. And so as you kick back through your right heel and draw the leg up in space, notice the back of your left leg, your hamstring. And then exhale, step your right foot in between your hands. And set your lunge, keep your hands down on the ground. and gaze can be right out in front of your mat. Breathe in through your nose, breathe out through your nose. 2 more like that. It's interesting to resist sitting into your joints. Maintain the action in your legs. Step back to a high plank, high push-up. Shoulders over your elbows, elbows over your wrists. Breathe in. And exhale, lift your tail, press back into a downward facing dog. And draw your low belly in, heels up. As you inhale, ripple forward into your high plank. And feel that stretch elongating through your front body. And then lift your tail and exhale. And take yourself back into your down dog. Right heel down, inhale, lift your left leg up. And keep the legs straight. As much as we may think that the legs are straight, you can feel it in that added effort. And focus on kicking through the heel, pull up through your right thigh. And of course, feel the hamstring of the right side. On your exhale, step your left foot in between your hands. And big step lunge. And you can evolve the practice in keeping that right leg straight the entire time. I'm still working on it. My knee will bend. And just continue to break down the hips and connect deeper into the core. And gaze over the top edge of your mat. 3 breaths. And set your hands down, step your left foot back, come into a high plank. And shoulders over your elbows, elbows over your wrist, inhale. And exhale, lift your tail, downward facing dog. And set your hands, lift your heels, and draw the low belly in, roll out, inhale to a high plank. And then exhale, lift your tail, and roll back into your downward facing dog. Good job, take a breath in. Exhale, 2 steps, top of the mat, big toes together. Inhale, lift halfway, draw your chest forward. And exhale, forward fold. Hands on the back of the ankles, let's put a little bend to the knees. And then put a bigger bend to the knees as you hold on to the back of the calves. Breathe into your upper back, shoulder blades nice and wide. Hands come back in front to the shins. Inhale, straight legs, halfway lift. Exhale, take a bow, forward fold. Inhale, stand, rise, and reach your arms up. Exhale, bring your hands into your heart center. Great practice, everyone. Inhale, circle the arms up. Exhale, dive through your midline, forward fold. Inhale to lift halfway, lengthen. And exhale, plant the hands, step back, high plank, chaturanga, lower halfway down. Tops of the feet, inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. As you continue to experience your body, and remember, you are the greatest resource in connecting to where you're holding the resistance, and then you can specifically breathe into that part of your body. So it's very functional, timely, and intuitive. Inhale, lift your right leg up. Exhale, draw your knee to your nose. Stay here, keep your arms straight. You can work that knee in a little bit closer to the nose. And then inhale, kick back, 3-legged dog. Open your right hip, curl your heel into your bum. Make a circle with your right leg, knee going all the way around. And as you square your hips, step your right foot in between your hands, soften your left knee down. Untuck the toes, sit all the way back onto your left shin. Okay, use the arms. Take your hands a little wider, and then draw your heart center up. Flex the right ankle, toes back to the knee, crawl your hands forward. And feel the breath in the hamstrings. Some of you can grab onto your right foot, one or both hands. Most of us will keep our hands and down onto the mat. Use the arms, and so that you're not dumping the weight into your low spine. It's a combination as you ground through your left shin, draw your navel in, and then it's easy to come forward back into your lunge. Tuck your back toes, lift off your knee, step back into a high plank and flow, chaturanga.
Tops of the feet, inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, lift your hips, downward facing dog. And straight arms, elbows wrapped in. And so your upper back is engaged. Float your left leg up, inhale. Exhale, bring your knee to your nose. And stay here with your arms straight. And keep working the knee closer to the nose. In deep flexion to your left hip. Inhale, kick back, three-legged dog. Exhale, open the hip, curl the heel into the bum. Every day, every posture, every breath is going to be unique. I invite you to land in it, land in the space. Make circles with that left knee. You'll feel the inner thigh stretch, but you'll feel if you're gripping, right, because you're using the outer hip. And then square step, left foot in between your hands, soften your right knee down. Untuck the toes, walk it back, sit to your right shin. And then use your hands a little wider, draw your chest proud. Exhale, hinge, come forward and down. These are the keys. Balance, of course, sitting on your right shin, navel drawing in, and then actively, and without using the hands, drawing your left toes back towards the knee. In combination, right shin grounding, connect to your belly as you inhale. Looks like you're floating. Come forward. And hands down, tuck your back toes, lift the knee, step back, plank, and float. Chaturanga, elbows in. Tops of the feet, inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, lift your hips, and downward facing dog. Right, notice if those hands got a little wide, and bring them back in, shoulder width distance apart. Right, so you'll see, right, if the hands get a little wide, okay, and the feet get a little wide, now my shoulders and my hips have to do extra work and to accommodate that misalignment. If you bring the hands in, shoulder width, and you bring the feet in, okay, hip width, now everything is a little more straight. And you support it in the alignment. And then with deep breaths, it becomes lighter and lighter in the experience of your downward facing dog. And you bring your big toes together. Inhale, lift your heels. Exhale, 2 steps or light hop to the top. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. And breathe in to rise. Reach your arms up, palms face. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart center. Inhale, circle the arms up, rise and reach. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold, hands to the mat. Inhale, lift halfway. And draw up through the inner thighs. Step your left foot back and bend your right leg. And set your lunge legs into twist. And it's one of those poses that can feel like it fits in your body, and contrarily can feel like it doesn't fit into your body. So start from the ground. Okay, make adjustments if you want to try turning your right toes out a little bit. And if that gives you a little bit more room to rotate and reach. And bring your gaze and right hand down. Right toes are forward. Take an inhale. Exhale, step your left foot to the top and bend your legs, reach your arms up. In chair pose, nice and light, hands to your heart. Exhale, twist, right elbow outside your left thigh. And feel it in support, okay, of your legs, of your ground. And breathe into your chest. Inhale, center, rise, and reach. Flex through your belly, cactus your arms. And drop the shoulders, feel the shoulder blades squeeze. Inhale, reach your arms back up. Exhale, take a bow, forward fold. Inhale to lift halfway. And lift the inner thighs. Exhale, step your right foot back, soft landing in the lunge. And left knee over your ankle. This way you're staying supported. And to lift out of your hips, right hand down, twist, reach your left arm up. And if you're noticing that your pelvis wants to tip off to the right, explore turning your left toes out a bit. And feel the extra room now to rotate in through the upper body and feel the stack. On your exhale, bring your gaze and left hand down. Left toes forward, bend your right leg, step to the top, and bend your leg, sit chair, reach your arms up. Nice and light, bring your hands to your heart. You're making circles, left elbow outside your right thigh. From your breath to your body. Circles or cycles. And feel your legs all good in that sensation. Inhale, square. Rise, reach your arms up. Flex your belly, cactus your arms, shoulder blades down. And feel your feet. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, dive, forward fold. Inhale to lift halfway. Exhale, you can plant step or jump back, chaturanga flow. Inhale, tops of the feet, upward facing dog. Exhale, lift your hips and press back into your down dog. And you stay with your breath, breathe in your down dog. Right, so you're seeing, if you wanted to take a look at that flow, chaturanga with me facing you, right? You're in plank. Exhale, halfway down. Inhale, upward. And exhale, pressing back, downward facing dog. And hands down, inhale, lift your right leg up, three-legged. Exhale, right knee to your right elbow. Inhale, kick back, three-legged. And exhale, right knee to your left elbow. Inhale, kick it back. Exhale, notice that step is getting longer, and then sets you up to inhale, rise. Hands to your heart, twist. Left elbow outside your right thigh. And breathe. We got to feel and acknowledge where we are right now. And then notice the discrepancies in the mind of where you think you want to be. Hey, what's pulling you away and from connecting deeper into this breath right now. And slowly square and float your arms back by your sides. Hey, your front foot grounding down is your kickstand to your heart. As you exhale, soften your left knee and sweep the arms up over your head. Use the left knee, interlace the fingers, release the index, and let's pull up, elbows in, shoulders down. It's a very well supported in back bend from Anjaneyasana with your right foot grounding and your back toes staying tucked. Follow your breath on your exhale and swan dive, chest down to the ground. Hands to the mat, lift your left knee, and then scoop the belly, step your left foot to the top. Swing your right ankle behind your left, pinky toes meet. And rock the weight into the heels, head down. Interlace the fingers, you'll get a better grip. And then roll your shoulders. And keep the head down, feel the feet. On your exhale, soften the grip and bring your hands back to the mat. Right foot comes back inside, big toes touch. Inhale, lift halfway. If we're going to firm the hands, exhale, jump back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, take it back, downward facing dog. Set the hands, inhale, lift the left leg up. Exhale, knee to left elbow. Inhale, kick back and up. Exhale, knee to right elbow. Inhale, kick back. Work on it, bigger step, left foot all the way through. Keep that right leg straight. Ground down, inhale, arms up. Right, if you firm the feet, you're going to have less tendencies of wobbling and tipping over. Bring your hands to your heart. Twist, right elbow outside your left thigh. And so it's how we get the body muscularly to respond. A firm connection to the ground, whether that's your feet, your hands, your hips, your sit bones, whatever it is in the position. And stay with your lunge, square the upper body, and reach your arms back by your sides. And firm to your front foot. On the inhale, rise, reach your arms up. Exhale, slowly, softly, bring your right knee down onto the ground. Tight hip flexors and quads, you'll feel it. Interlace the fingers on top, right? I don't have to take my hips super low, and because my focus is to draw up And then work some extension through the spine and the back bend. And breathe on your exhale. Bring your chest and hands to the ground. Good job. Lift your right knee off the mat. Scoop the belly. Exhale. Step your right foot to the top. Inhale. Lift halfway. And exhale. Fold. Left ankle behind your right. And pinky toes meet. And set your feet, chin down. Interlace the fingers behind your back. And so you're going to get a better grip and with your chin close to your chest. And then you can work on rolling the shoulders and to straighten the arms. Reach your knuckles up. You could be breaking up the forearm tension. Bring your hands down, back to the ground, and left foot back inside your right. Inhale, lift halfway. Bend the knees, plant the hands, little float, jump back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, pull back into your downward facing dog. And hands and feet. Walk your hands back to your feet. Bend your knees, and so we get the ribs on the thighs. Hey, there's a little space between my feet. It's going to be more challenging than to talk right now. Take your arms out into a T and behind your legs, and then reach through, grab opposite shins. And keep your belly and your thighs connected. And take your head down, straighten your legs any amount. So good for the shoulders. Immobilizing through the upper back, bend the knees, slide the hands out. And as you inhale, crawl forward and feel the openness from that forward fold. One of my favorite transitions in going from a forward fold and releasing it into a plank. Take a breath in. Exhale, lower halfway down. Now listen, hold here. Little pulses in your chaturanga. And so all I'm doing is keeping the legs strong and the glutes turned on and the belly in, and then adjusting weight in the hands, going up and down. Push up, press back, go into your down dog. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, step your right foot all the way through. Inhale, rise, arms up. Feels good in a long lunge. Exhale, warrior two, pivot your back heel down. Inhale to reverse and exalt your warrior two. Exhale, windmill your hands. Pivot your back heel high. Bend the knee, step your left foot to the top. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise, arms up. Keep it going. Right arm under your left, eagle arms. And if not, grab opposite shoulders. You know that modification. Bend your legs and cross your right leg over your left thigh. Squeeze. And connect to your breath on your exhale. Close the gap. Bring your elbows to your knees. On the inhale, rise. Lift your right knee up. And step your right foot down. Circle the arms over your head. Palms face. Little bend to your knees. So it's a micro Utkatasana. Put the weight into your right foot. And big step, left foot back into a lunge crescent. Yes, take a twist. Right arm back, left arm forward. Back to warrior two, left arm back, back heel down. Set your lunge, inhale to exalt. And exhale, windmill your hands. Plant pivot, kick back, and let's flow. Chaturanga, elbows in. Tops of the feet ground, inhale, up dog. Exhale, take it back, downward facing dog. And breathe in, lift your left leg up. Exhale, big step, left foot all the way through. Inhale, rise, arms up, crescent. Exhale, warrior two, pivot your back heel down. Inhale to reverse, left arm up and back. Feel your side body. Exhale, windmill your hands. Pivot, you're all stretched out. Bend your right leg. Hop your right foot to the top. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise. Stand up, reach. Keep it going. Left arm under your right, eagle arms. You bend into your legs, sit down, and cross your left leg over your right leg, squeeze to your midline. And connect to your breath on your exhale. Close the gap. Bring your elbows to your knees. Right, you stay in your breathing. It's better than looking around, darting your focus all over. Draw to your breath. Little wobbles, and if you fall out, you take a breath and come back in. Inhale, rise. Lift your left knee in front. Exhale, step down. Release your arms by your sides. Inhale, arms up, palms face. Micro bend to your knees. Yes, put the weight into your left foot and step your right foot back into a crescent warrior, arms up. Got it. Twist. Left arm back, right arm forward. And bring it back. Warrior 2, right arm back, back heel down, and set into your lunge. Inhale to reverse your warrior 2. Exhale, windmill your hands. Plant, pivot on your back toes, kick back, three-legged dog. And float, chaturanga, elbows in. Tops of the feet, inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, press back, and downward facing dog. 3 breaths in your down dog, good job. So a firmness connection of your body to the ground does not mean, right, I'm overdoing it with my muscles where I'm gripping and squeezing and not breathing. And so keep learning and through that. And teacher of firmness in your feet and your hands. And sometimes in your bum, bring your big toes together. Lift your heels. Exhale, walk or hop into the top. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise, stand up, reach your arms. Exhale, bring your hands into your heart center. And weight into your left foot, lift your right knee. And interlace the fingers onto your right shin. And below the knee, standing when relieving. You notice your chest being proud, your upper back drawing strong. And you release the shin, take your arms up, and then step your right foot down. Okay, we're going to swing your left heel forward, leg is straight. And then exhale, swing your left leg back, and bring your arms by your sides. Keep your hips square. And as you lengthen through the crown, keep lifting your back heel. And take an inhale, reach your arms forward. And as you exhale, squat left knee behind your right calf, palms together in front of your heart center. Great. Bring your hands down onto the ground. Kick your left toes to the right onto your floor. As your right foot stays flat, feel that wrapping around your right hip, left hand on the ground, and your right arm can reach up, shoulder down, twist the wrist, turn your pinky forward, and then your gaze can follow. As you bring your gaze and right hand back to the mat. You scoop your low belly, step your left foot back to lunge. Left toes down, right ankle to your left thigh, figure 4. Arms straight, elbows in. You got it. Come forward, right knee to your nose, shoulders over your wrist. Check it out. Step your right foot back, look forward, you're in plank. Right hand can go forward, outer edge of your right foot. And you set your side plank, reach your left arm up. And then we can explore adding the tree legs. Left foot to your inner right thigh. If that's too much, keep your legs together. If you have the tree legs, keep them as you turn. Pivot on your back toes and bring your left hand down. Right, so you can't even see the left leg, right? From the side, take an inhale. Right, tree legs or 2 legs, exhale, lower halfway down. Kick your left leg back from tree, inhale, tops of the feet, up dog. Exhale, lift your hips, and come back into your downward facing dog. Full breaths. Feel the fullness of the breath now versus when you started. And root into the hands, lift the heels. Scoop the belly, exhale, walk or hop to the top. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise, stand up, reach. Exhale, hands to your heart center. Weight into your right foot and draw your left knee in front. And hands to your shin. And it's not easy. The hip flexors like to keep a little bend into your standing leg. Really teach in the inner thigh to draw back and the outer hips to open up, and use your center. Use your core, keep your knee where it is, take your arms up. And step your left foot down onto the ground. Keep pushing the mat away and swing your right heel forward. Leg as straight as you can keep it. And swing your right leg back as you hinge, arms by your sides. And hips square, toppling tree. Keep lengthening through the crown as you lift your right heel a little higher. Inhale, reach your arms forward. And exhale, hands to your heart, right knee behind your left calf, squat. A good balanced transition. Sometimes if your SI joint's really tight, that makes that pretty difficult. Take your hands down and kick your right foot to the left, tuck your toes into the floor. Your left leg can bend, but keep the foot flat, and so you're feeling the outer left hip. Right hand is your kickstand, and start to twist. Option to reach your left arm up. That's going to take you deeper. And turn your pinky forward, roll your thumb back. On your exhale, gaze and left hand down. Scoop through your low belly, swing your right leg back into a lunge. Set your left ankle to your right thigh, figure four. In your downward facing dog. You feel that inverted V shape with your body as you set into your hands. Come forward, left knee to your nose. Shoulders stay, step back to plank pose, look out in front. Left hand can go forward inches. Outer edge of your left foot. Inside plank, reach your right arm up. We can stay or play with a tree leg. Right foot to your inner left thigh. And express with your breath. And if you got the tree legs, keep the tree legs. Pivot on your back toes. Gaze and right hand down. All right, tree legs can stay or 2 feet on the ground. Take an inhale. Exhale, lower halfway down. Elbows into the ribs. Right leg back. Inhale, tops of the feet, up dog. Exhale, take it back, downward facing dog. Breathe in through the nose, out through the nose. Again, feel the charge. And the deeper breaths that you're taking now versus when you started. On your next exhale, walk your feet and your hands to the middle of your mat. And feet set hip width. Slide your right hand under your right foot and toes to your wrist. Slide your left hand under your left foot and drop the chin. Look at the heels if they're turning in. And turn them back out behind your big toes. Little bend to your knees. Soften your hamstrings. Slide your right hand out. Slide your left hand out. And heel toe your feet, mat width apart. Heels in, toes out. Squat. Bring your bum down. The elbows to your inner thighs, palms together in front of your heart center. You can stay right here in your squat or bring your hands down and shoulder width apart, spread your fingers and start to lift your bum, right? The heels lift, more weight into the hands, gaze slides forward, and then I simply lift the feet, bring the big toes together and keep working to straighten the arms. On your exhale, lower your feet down, lift your bum, forward fold. And release the base of the neck, inhale, and exhale, left arm under your right arm. And so you've got eagle arms in your forward fold. And if you need a little bend to your knees, otherwise, inhale, lift halfway, and exhale, rise, come all the way up to stand. Keep your eagle arms. Lift your right knee in front, and place your right ankle to your left thigh. Figure 4. And with your left arm under and your right ankle crossed. And as you sit down, slide the elbows up higher. And it should all make sense in your deep breath. Stand up, lift your right knee. Okay, let's unravel the arms. Left hand outside your right thigh. And right arm reaches back in space. This can be enough, or reach down, grab the top of your right foot. Pull your heart up. And kick out into your left hand and continue to twist for 5, 4, 3, 2, bend your right leg. Got it. Reach your arms up, square. Step your right foot down, lift your left knee in front, and kick back like you're going toppling tree, but then you're going to slowly open your left hip. Okay, you've worked on it, and to hover your half moon. And so your right hand is hovering so that your side body, right, is parallel to your mat. And draw your belly in as you exhale, square your hips, and bring both hands down in front. And you can bend your right leg, and then on your exhale, practice jumping off your right foot, and then landing back on your right foot. Do it again. Inhale, exhale, jump, and land on empty. One more. Inhale, exhale, jump, and then land on empty. Bring your big toes together and drop the chin. Release the base of the neck. Nice. Inhale, take your arms out. Exhale, right arm under your left, eagle arms in your forward fold. And if you're like me, the stress is in the back, that you should feel this opening up. If you need the little bend to your knees, and start to rise halfway. And exhale, come all the way up. Maintain the eagle arms. Float your left knee in front and left ankle to your right thigh. In figure 4, sitting down, elbows stay up. On your inhale, rise, lift your left knee. Unravel the arms and right hand outside your left thigh to start. And reach your left arm back to twist. This could be enough. With breath, reach down, grab the top of your left foot, and kick forward into your right hand. Keep lifting up. Work for that length through your inhale. And exhale, twist a little deeper for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend the knee, come back to square. Arms over your head, reach. Stay tall, left foot down. And so you're connecting to your upper back. Lift your right knee. Kick back like we're going toppling tree. Okay, you've got it. Start to open your right hip. And then we're going to hover our half moon. On your exhale, square your hips, bring both hands down, and set your hands in front, shoulder width apart. You bend your left leg, lift the heel, take an inhale. Exhale, jump off your left foot and land on empty. And take another inhale. Bend the knee, exhale, jump, and land on your left foot. One more, take an inhale. Exhale, jump, and land back on your left foot, both feet down onto the ground. Good job. Inhale, and exhale, forward fold. Roll the weight into your toes, heels lift, and then bring your bum down. Double toe stand, palms together in front of your heart center. And spread your knees apart and keep your big toes together as your hips go back. And torso down, stretch your arms forward like child's pose and let your chin rest into your chest. And from this position, we're already close. Bring your gaze forward. Walk your right hand behind and walk your left hand behind. Right foot forward, left foot forward. Set your hands, fingertips in front, and then adjust your length as you need. Exhale, pull up into your inverted tabletop. Work your hamstrings, feel your glutes. And on your exhale, and soften your hips down to the ground. Good job. Lie down onto your back, shoulders flat. Feel it in your body. Inhale through the nose with your shoulders down. Exhale through your nose. Let's set up for a bridge pose. Lift your bum. Interlace the fingers beneath you. And walk your shoulder blades in. And press down through your feet as you exhale. And draw up. Feel your legs. You want to feel your legs. Tremendous support as we get into the back bend, whether it's bridge or wheel. On your exhale, slowly lower down, one vertebra at a time. And then work in progression towards your wheel. Even if you come hands by your ears, and that's where you stop. And you're getting your wrists to flex, turn your middle fingers out slightly. And you set your feet and start to lift your hips. Press to the top of your head. And little to no weight in your neck. And then exhale. And you can press yourself all the way up. Elbows twisting in, shoulders out. And tuck your chin, elbows in. And lower to your upper back, middle spine, and bring your hips down. And remember all those wrist rolls. You can feel it if you're holding it in through your arms. And so it's bridge, wheel, bridge. Bring your arms back by your sides and lift your hips up. Interlace the fingers beneath you. Walk your shoulder blades in and press through your feet. Exhale. And draw your hips back up. Nice. Soften your hips down one vertebra at a time. And then low back to your hips. Good job. And deeper breath in. Little sigh might feel nice. And you make sure you're not kicking anything out in front of you. Straighten both of your legs out. And lift your head off the mat. And you feel your shoulders hovering. And then hover your heels. Okay, so we're going to inhale. Exhale, right knee in. Both hands tap your right shin. And then side to side. Keep the legs going, hands behind the head. Add the yogi bicycle. Keep it going, hands tapping shins. Take it back, yogi bicycle. Back hands tapping shins. Last set. Stay with me. And yogi bicycle. Release feet down. Good job. Relax your head, your shoulders. Let it out. Let a sigh go. Soles of your feet together. Let your knees fall apart. It's a great way to feel the space, the expansion, and the stillness after that repetitive movement. And go ahead and slowly turn your knees back up. Bring your right knee into your chest, interlace the fingers onto your shin, and straighten your left leg out. And keep your belly relaxed. Use your arms, pull your knee closer to your chest. And on your exhale, twist. Bring your right knee across. And right arm can go out into a T. On your inhale, come back to center. And we time it all the way through. Breath moving body, exhale, release your right leg. Eventually, every single movement is guided by a part of your breath. Inhale, left knee in. And you'll feel it. You'll understand the space in your mind when it all clicks for you. And so don't worry if it's not always making sense right away. It's all good. On your exhale, left knee across the body and come into a twist. It is something to see and how your body opens up in a relatively short amount of time. And I know there's, the acute intensities and being in some of these postures, not feeling flexible enough. And that's why you're always breathing and you're building a relationship with your edge. Right? Anything from this end is informational, a suggestion, an invitation. Some encouragement, motivation, of course. It's beautiful to practice together. We all know we could practice yoga solo, but it is quite nice to do it together. And bring your gaze and left knee back across. And release your left leg. So both legs are straight. And arms by your side, set your shape. And Shavasana, take another sigh, exhale, let all the air out of your body. And then release the muscles across the face. And relax the muscles inside your mouth, your tongue, cheeks, the back of your jaw. And keep it simple, everyone. It sure is a nice way to start the day, take a break in the middle of the day, or complete your day. So I thank you for practicing with us. You'll continue to see myself and Jessica here online, and for the time being. And we look forward to practicing with you again soon. Have a beautiful rest of your day. Namaste.